Back in Minnesota, second inning set to go. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's it.
This one in the air, right field. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. Mookie Betts
Now
digging in a huge spot. On the ground to third. On to Cronenworth. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Up the middle. Looks to second. That's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Base hit, one run in already. Another comes in to score. They've got the lead 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. All loaded up, top half of inning number 4.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's towards center. Grisham under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run.
So we got ourselves.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. The tying run is in to score from third to second, and he's safe. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run.
Well, that can be a...
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. To third might be two. On a Cronenworth. Back to first, and it's over his head. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. On the ground, 2-ball. On a Cronenworth. Got him.
He's out.
The double play cuts down to potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
In the air, out towards left center. Grisham has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And again, Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. He's in there. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. In the dirt. And he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Tying run and scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. On the ground, could be 2. On a Cronenworth. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Bases loaded. 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's outside. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Pitch gets away.
Down.
up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score. They've got the lead 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Oh, that's off the plate.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. One down. Here's Mookie now.
The right fielder, Mlb Betts.
Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. Lee towards the line. Whips on it, and it falls in. Barnes rounds second, on his way to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Relay throw to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. One out man
Now
at first. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit.
Betts.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And Mookie takes. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Barnes around third. Throw cut off to third. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Bases loaded, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And Mookie takes. And fouled off. In the air, right field. Tatis settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Laser base hit. 1 runs in, the throw home. But it's offline, he will score. And it's 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. They've got the lead 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Mookie Betts.
Ball that's outside.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. Line drive to short and caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Hard hit, base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 5-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. This to third. Kim to second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Mookie Betts.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Play at third, in there. And it's second and third, 1 away. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The relay throw, and he's out trying for two.
Nope, outside.
Bases loaded, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. Oh, a great flip. One at second. On the first, safe. So they... Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Line drive to short and caught.
The perfect result for the defense. A line drive out.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Ball. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain low. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Cronenworth. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single, and we are... Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Dives, but it's off his glove. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, out to short. A sliding stop. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scored. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And again, we... Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Out to short. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first. Run scores, but a terrific. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the base. It's ball one. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in to third. In there safely. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Gap shot should score at least two. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Hammered on the line, base hit. One runs in, throw into third. And he'll reach second with one away. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Swing and he popped it up. Cronenworth under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Ball, that's inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. That's to third. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. They've got the lead 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. One down. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this.
Here's Mookie now. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. Here's the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wow. That's how you get close to the zone.
This one in the air, center field. Hernandez drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And Betts is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind.
One down. And now the center fielder, Mookie Betts. That one drilled left field. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind.
Here's Mookie now.
Batting for the O's, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wow. That's how you're close to the zone.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Out towards left center. Hernandez has a beat on it. 2 down. One down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. And there are 2 down. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. ground ball right side. Bellinger. And he handles it himself for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of.
Now it's Mookie
Now
Betts.
batting for the O's,
1 for
the
3.
center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and there's 2 away. One down, and now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Fires over to Bellinger, and 2 away now. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now. Here's Mookie now.
Batting for Baltimore, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
On the ground to third, Turner to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. 1 down. Here's Mookie to hit. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. One down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
That's outside.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Bellinger. 2 gone now.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out.
And the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Betts into second. One down. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive.
Here's Mookie Betts. Here's a rocket out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. Here's Betts.
Now batting for Baltimore, the center fielder, Mlb The Show.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a
one down. And now the center fielder, Mookie Betts. That's the third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Yep, that ball went out.
On the ground to third. Turner to first. And there are 2 outs. One down. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Gets to it with a slide to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good.
Here's Mookie to hit.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Mlb The Show.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Throws.
Oh.
First in time.
Oh, but we talk about.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1.
Hey, 2.
In the air, right field. Peterson should have this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. One down. Here's the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
That can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Mookie digs
Now
in here.
batting for the Orioles, the center fielder, Mlb The Show.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
That's the ball.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
the last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1 now. Betts chasing that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 5-5. Betts
hits.
At the plate now, and that's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one off the mark. Ball one. And Mookie takes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit to left. 1 run's in. He's in there. And it's 6-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. Got him.
Got it.
The double play cuts down to potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Put away off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Grounded to third, could be 2. On a Cronenworth. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Put away off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-5. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Betts.
All loaded up, top half of inning number 4. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And today's starting pitcher, Corey Kluber. What should we keep an eye on? Here.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Tucker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. And that's for the swing. It's a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Got it. And that's a strikeout. Digging in, Brent Rooker. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. In the air, right side of the infield. Castro. And a quick out, number 1. Hit on the ground to short. To first.
He's
out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Now it's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right. That is the inning. Top of the second, leading off, Chase Headley. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
In the air, right field. Rooker gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Corey Seager. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Relay throw to second. In there. He's safe. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. Slings to first. And the first run of the game comes across. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Tony Fernandez. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does. Siggy. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here is Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Monty Irvin stands in now and watches strike 1. Late on that fastball.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Outside low, and it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Merrill takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
For Ohio, third baseman, Chase Headley.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Pavetta checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. In the air, right field. Tucker should have this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay, saved. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after sack fly. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Out to short. Sends it to first. And that is that. Start of the 4th. This is Willie Castro. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Jeremy Burnitz, the next to hit.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tanner Scott.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tucker takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next
And
for the
here
Red
is
Hawks,
Jack
left
Caglione.
fielder,
0 for 1 so far.
Jack Caglione.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it
Time out.
hops over the
That
wall
ball bounced
for an
over.
automatic
Ground rule
double.
double.
Hammered, base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Out towards left center. Merrill on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Step off, throw to first. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. That ball has just been voted off the island. A towering shot to center, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter.
And that one ripped to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Ohio. Mlb Betts.
That one fouled off. Out to center. Merrill on the move. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Chase Headley getting ready to hit.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support,
Ball,
and having
inside.
a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think
Nope,
keeping the
inside,
mindset
ball
to
two.
attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got it. Swinging. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Into center. It falls in, and that's a hit. And a man aboard. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. 2 down. Out towards right center field. Rooker settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Corey Seager. In the air to left center. Urban moving under it. And there's one down. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on the run. Throw to first.
Out.
In time. Got him. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. In the air, right field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. That's in there. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Clark.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Tony Fernandez. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throw on to Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out. Check on the runner. Caglione dives back in safely.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball.
That one hit to right. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Headley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jack Dreyer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Chase Headley. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Hawks, the shortstop,
There's a line drive to left field. Urban takes it in. For the out. 2 down. So now it's Corey Seager. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall and foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. Back here at Coors Field. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Out towards right center field. Rooker moving under this one. And there's one down. Fly ball down the line. Rooker flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Came out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Trout on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Piazza too late with that one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 9-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Jack Caglione digs in now.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, Tony Fernandez.
Spoke to right, but he's got it. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count. But when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. Got it, swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So back to the top of the order. And here is Willie Castro. Swings through that. They're down to their final strike. And that's the ball game. Coming up on the first pitch, Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
And this one is off and running. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Rooker drifts towards it. One away.
That accepts the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
No, that's low.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And it's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. At the plate, Ted Williams. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Got it. Digging in, Brent Rooker.
The ball game tonight, the right fielder, number 25, Brent Rooker.
That one ripped, but foul. Fly ball down the line. And it slices foul, but it had the distance.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Popped up. Grich gets under it. And there's one down.
That is second. Third baseman, number 7, Jake Bentley.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Not shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Alonso. And that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Stepping in, Gary Sheffield.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball to strike.
Looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
No score here in the second. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Corey Seager. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And now they're out front. It's 1-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different.
So up next, Hank Greenberg. And first offering is fouled off. Manoah. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. That's a base hit and a man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to.
That one is absolutely belted. That
Timeout.
skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now here is Jack Caglione. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
The 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4.
Ball.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat.
Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Double play ball to second. The flip. 1 at second. On to first. Double play. Top half of the 3rd inning. Leading off, Junior Caminero.
It's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Swing and a miss. And out. Foul ball. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Brandon Valenzuela.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter. Chase Headley. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on me.
1 down. 1 out, man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Seager.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And now 2 aboard. Late on that fastball. The 0-1 and a foul ball. Lobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. 1 down. Hank Greenberg now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Jack Caglione. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Bellinger in a full sprint. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground to short. Fernandez. They get the force, and that out of the 4th, digging in, Cedar Rafaela.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and find ways to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. And that misses. And that's ball 1. That in triple digits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And now it's going to be Ted Williams.
Oh, that's in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. There's a strike. 2 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Napoli. First pitch swinging. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Red Hawks, the right fielder, Rooker.
Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Chase Headley, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one fouled off.
Well, these guys being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
On the ground to the left. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Mookie Betts.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1.
No. Inside.
Out towards right center field. Sheffield settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Trout.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Ball, that's out.
In the air out towards right center. Sheffield on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing and a miss. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Ball, that's just out.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above his average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Hank Greenberg. Line drive, and it stays fair. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 8-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Caglione in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Tony Fernandez. Gregory Soto into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Outside
ball
low.
3.
Full count now. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Sheffield in the box again. Takes a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2. There's a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Williams leads off first with 2 down. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Fernandez on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Here's Mike Trout.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Man at first, one away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 2-1. In the air, right side. And there's 2 away.
Up next, for the Red Hawks, the first baseman, number 5, Hank Greenberg.
Ground ball, left side. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Tony Fernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road course, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up.
Oh, that's it.
There'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a
Fits?
fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social
Inside,
Security
ball
benefits.
Yeah. Rich stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away. We'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rico Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now Chase Headley. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 11-1. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bird. We knew it wasn't coming back. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His second homer of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-1. Bounce to third, and a foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounds one to short. Hernandez fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Time, got him. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
The first baseman, number 5, Hank Greenberg.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the sweeper. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the...
In plenty of time to first, inning over, although plenty of damage done. We go to the 9th, and now the switch. So they turn to their closer, Jonathan Broxton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's towards center. Trout under it. Takes it in for the out. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good
That's
miss
inside.
off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Got him. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Into center. Trout on his horse. And that'll do it. The 15th.
Show.